Welcome back to my channel. Unless it's your first time, nice to meet you. I'm Sean, and today I'm drinking a stout. This one has some bells. This is a Kalamazoo Stout. They are from Comstock, Michigan. It's their original '88 recipe. Let's get it up there so you can see it. With brewer's chocolate. Not brewer's chocolate. Brewer's licorice. That's what I'm trying to say. It's coming in at 6% ABV. Named after the city where it all began, Kalamazoo Stout is one of our most classic recipes. It's a smooth, full-bodied stout, offers a blend of aromas of dark chocolate and freshly roasted coffee, balanced with a significant hop presence. Packaged in June, but it's stout, so I'm not too worried about it. To be honest with you, I don't know if I've ever had this one. If I have, it's been a while. I can't think off the top of my head. I had it using my Upstate Brewing Chiku, Taco, Chiku, however you want to pronounce that name. It is what it is. And it pours a dark black oil with less than a finger. It's a little no head, but what there is that khaki mocha caramel looking of a head. Yeah, not much color is going on here. You get a little bit of like the reddish hue along the edges, which you really have to look for. Is really not a whole lot there, the hues of different colors, other than just black oil looking stout. A little bit more of a head going on there. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of color going on. I'm hoping the audio is better in this one. I noticed my last one, which would have been the blood orange from Grist Iron, I still had that clicking sound a little bit. I got rid of my microphone. I usually use a little clip-in microphone, but I'm going to try this just from the audio on my phone. So, if it's still messed up, or if it's not sounding good, let me know. Ooh, it does smell nice and roasty. Getting some toffee notes. Nice mocha coffee roast. This reminds me, I love going back to stouts and porters during winter time. I go heavy on the lagers and the IPAs and the blonde ales and the golden ales and all that during the summer and springtime. But there's something about going back to the stouts and the porters and the darker beers during the winter time. It takes me back to when I first got into craft beer. Because back then, every brewery had their own lineup. They had their IPAs. They had their lagers. They had their stouts. They had their porters. They had like that baseline flagship for every single style. And it seems like most breweries nowadays, it's all IPAs, pale ales, and that's what they stick to when you rarely get those stouts and the porters and the Belgians and the farmhouse. And I mean, you will have brewers to do that, but most brewers you go to, you're going to get overwhelmed with, oh, it smells fantastic, with the IPAs and the pale ales, and you don't get these classic styles anymore, I feel. And yeah, deep, dark, like baking, cocoa, nice mocha, coffee roast. Like, it's just something about it that just takes me back when I first started drinking. And it reminds me of sitting in the breweries, doing their flights, trying all these beers. So let's get into it. Not real thick, not real thin. Kind of like that medium body going on. Dark, dark baking cocoa. Good amount of roast. Not like a burnt roast, but it's it's definitely got that roasty baking cocoa. Do get a little bit of like black licorice. I can't get that out. Going on. And baking cocoa leaves a tiny bit of bitterness on your tongue. I let this sit out for a good 5, 10, 15 minutes to warm up some. I feel like I'm getting the full flavor. Decent decadent chocolate going on here. And the roast is really good. I always find, and I've said this multiple times, that a lot of times it seems like the roastiness comes off almost like burnt malt. This one's not doing that. It's coming off real easy sipping. It coats your tongue, but it's not super thick. But it's not like watery thin that you'll get with a lot of stouts nowadays. 6%. It's still very warming. I am enjoying this. This is a good stout. Bells I don't really do too much anymore. I did just have a 2-hearted ale, which is going to be up before this one. And I have picked up a big-hearted ale because I figured why not. So I'm going to have that review coming out at some point in time once I record it. I haven't done that yet. But this is a fantastic classic stout. Um, I'm not sure of the distribution that these guys get, but I'm assuming it's probably pretty close to nationwide. Got this in a 6er mixer, so I can't tell you exactly off the top of my head how much it will cost you. But I think the usual 6-pack's probably going to run you in between the 13 to 15. I can't imagine it being higher than that. It might even be lower than that. So, if you see this out and about, and you're looking for a good stout for the chillier weather, fall's here, obviously. We're in the fall months. Winter is coming up. If you need something, and it's getting chilly and you want something to warm you up, keep you warm, this would be a good one to go to. Even at 6%, I could easily just sip on this and enjoy it. It's not going to get you super drunk, so you could have a couple of these with that roasty chocolate, mochainess. It'd be real good with like a hearty stew. I'm not going to go like full Thanksgiving dinner. Like a hearty stew or like a nice chili on a cool fall to winter's night. This would be good for that. It would mix well with that, hearty stew, a good like pot roast type of a meal. So I'm going a little long here. Thank you for watching. Oh, rating wise, we'll go with a 4 on this one. 4 out of 5. So until next time, thank you for watching. Cheers.